I was reading a book, the Socrates Express by Eric Weiner, and he talked about Simone Weil, who was a French philosopher, and she said, "Attention is love."
Hmm.
If you give people attention, and again, this is something that we lack nowadays. A lot of people
Hmm.
have their earbuds in when we're talking to other people, or just
Hmm.
not really looking at other people. So as a coach, that's what I've learned. If you give someone their full attention, really listen to what they're saying, and be there for them,
Hmm.
that is already such a big part of being a good coach, or just, being a good human being for someone else.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. So, same question about your podcast. What's the single most important thing you've learned being a podcast host?
That I can do it. And this is something that I've learned from all of these other things, building a website, building the podcast, starting a company. If you want to do something, you can learn.
Hmm.
You can learn anything you set your mind to. And that's what I've learned from hosting a podcast. As I said, I come from a very tiny town. At the beginning
Yeah.
of the episode, we talked about that. And no one, I would have never thought that I would be in a podcast, talking, for example, to you from Spain, from
Hmm.
someone in the US. That was unthinkable. All these gadgets, we didn't have any of that when we grew up. So now when you look at it, we all have the skills to learn.
Yeah.
Again, if you're curious, if you're open-minded, you can learn anything you want, but also to outsource the things that you don't like.
Right.